morning,
This
sir.
conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Perfect. Okay. So yesterday I think we are discussing about sets and we started the strings also. So sets are completed and strings are going on. So according to the shift 4, strings are became collection types. Before the shift 4, strings are a simple data type. So collection type in the sense it provides you the default set of the methods. Okay, and we are the middle of the shift. If you can open continuation of your existing project, and if you remember, we are not committed the code also. What was that? String playground. So what we are doing? Yeah, we are checking with the prefix and suffix methods. So what this prefix and suffix method will do? What prefix and suffix method will do? Prefix method will try to compare the data with the starting positions, whereas the suffix method is going to compare the data with the ending position. So prefix always try to compare the data with the startup positions like has prefix, has suffix. If this particular string has this particular character in the startup position or this particular character at ending position, those are going to think. Okay. Then start index and end index continuation. Start index and end index. So what is this start index and end index means? If you have the content, if you have some content like let C programming equals to hello shift. This is some string, simple string which has the content. Okay. Then what I have to do now? I want to check what is a startup index, what is a ending index. Simply print off dot start index print dot end index. So it's going to print something like index of one, index of some raw bits like positions, something it is returning. See hash value what it prints. See it's printed the break value. But if you see something like parav or something while Swift programming dot start index dot Swift programming dot end index or index in. then print supply confirm sign user. So what I'm trying to do here, index. Let's find out what could be the problem. And no, it should be not like this. Let me check some documentation. Shift. Index. Let's try something else. Where index equals to dot start index. Now I got a start index. While of index less than of shift programming dot string pass the end position. That's the position one greater than the last valid subscript of -1. Then print shift programming of index, then see the documentation coming to discuss. What we use yesterday to travel, you have any? Okay, I think I'm trying to misuse these things. This is a way which we are traveling. So what is a point here need to be notified? So what I'm trying to do actually, by using the start index of the string and by using the end index of the string, I'm trying to travel, which is not allowing to me. So why it is not allowing to you? Because this start index or the end index, whatever, it's not returning the simple index of the array. It's not returning the simple index of the array. That's why we are not treated like a simple integer to travel. So it's returning first character index, but this one returns next position of next position of end character. That means it's equal to out of string, out of string. So according to documentation, what it says, start index start index is the index of the first character, whereas a end index is a index after the last character. This is the thing. Okay. It's returning a raw bit actually. If it is returning a raw bit, if I say a raw value, it is a structure, a position of the character or the code you in a string. It's returning a structure. What are the things? Hash value is there, self is there. If you ask hash value, It prints very big number. Okay. Anyway, start index is returning the first, and whereas the end index is returning the end of the last character, next upcoming character it is returning. Now, next, this is a frequently used things. Insert and remove a character from the string, or inserting, deleting some kind of manipulation we are going to do actually. Let hello world equals to this is the thing. So if you printed print of hello shift, it is printing the current content whatever we have. Okay, so here after hello, I want to add something. Or you know, I want to add something at the startup position. I want to add something at ending position. Simple stuff. Then if it is var mutable type hello shift dot insert. So it is asking that what you want to enter, okay, and where you want to add. Let's say I want to add something, two exclamation mark. Where I want to add means hello shift dot start index. So it's saying that cannot convert the value of string, expected argument is a character. What are the matching things? Single character. We are trying to enter in string actually. Then if you say print of hello shift, then if you observe it added a exclamation mark at startup position. Okay. Then hello shift of insert a new character. Okay. I'm adding at the rate symbol at hello shift dot end position. So if you see in the output, still it is as like this only. At the rate symbol is not inserted. Why at the rate symbol is not inserted? Why at the rate symbol is not inserted? Because any index is returning, either out of, it's returning out of. But anyway, I want to implement this approach. So what we can do, hello shift of insert at the rate character hello shift of dot before index. What is the before index? Hello shift of end index. Still it's not printed. Sorry, still it's not inserted the at the rate character at end index. What could be the possibilities? Can we hello shift of index after string of index. End index is not there. After. How many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 characters are there. So 15 characters are there. We want to add at end index. Not sure why it is not adding. It should be adds.
It's adding in my answer at the rate
Sorry,
at the last, right?
at the rate.
In the last character,
Is it
right?
adding?
Yeah, it's adding.
But why my editor is not
You
adding?
just
That's
try
I'm
to print,
wondering.
try it to print. It's giving it. We are not printing here, right? It's coming.
Yeah. you- Okay, the problem is that my console is overlapped with the video actually. I can't see the right
Okay.
side. You see in the playground right side, this part. This part
Yes,
is
sir.
output. I can't see that one because now the current situation is that right side part is
See,
completely occupied with the video.
yeah, same here for
So
sir.
I can't see anything. I can see only the debug window.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks anyway.
Hmm.
So this is the thing. What I was trying to do now, remove a character. Hello shift dot. Let me push this one little bit down. Okay. Now, now I can place it. Okay, fine. So remove at index. If you say remove at index, let's say at the rate is be added, right? Then I will say hello shift dot. Okay, start index. So printf hello shift. So it's removed the last one. But here I was trying to do some other way also, right? You remember I was trying to do something like uh, before hello shift dot end index, and here try to take something called and symbol. So you can do something like this also. Okay, so it is removed first character, then you got like this. Now if you observe the entire content, now this is your final content, right? So if you want to remove and symbol, what should be my statement?
And index -1.
But I don't have end index -1 because if you see in the existing, only start index is giving one actually, whereas the end index is giving some end of the string next character, some hash value. I can't access that one. Got my point? Again, I'm repeating. Start index is
Yes.
returning 1, whereas the end index is returning some data. So it's don't treat like a normal index as 0, 1, 2. Okay, it's
Okay.
a collection type. Don't treat like a normal 0 and 1 because it's not returning 0 as a start index. Start index is returning 1 because it's returning some position directly. So this at the rate symbol I want to remove. Think.
Take the length, then subtract, take the length of the
That's,
string.
you can't do anything like what I'm trying to say. You can't say index plus 1. You can't say index minus 1 because don't treat that index as a numeric value integer where it's returning array index and minus and plus and none. That was I'm trying to explain you. When we are working with this one, start index, don't think it is a 0. End index, don't think it is a length. It's some hash code it is returning. Okay, with the simple indexes plus 1 minus 1 I can't do. That's the thing. So you should give some logic here.
First, we can do. First, we find out the index of and then we'll. No.
Oh, so you are saying that, okay, let's try hello shift dot index of. So first index is there, last index is there, but where is our approach?
Index of it is
You can use offset
Sorry?
by string
Yeah, we
index.
can use offset by. See, index after is there, index before is there.
Index of I string dot index comma offset by string dot index distance.
This one we can use. So hello shift dot index. What is the index? Ending position. I know ending position, I know starting position. See how we are going to do hello shift dot end index. So we are saying that, okay, from ending, how many characters left? See, hello index of end index means you are pointing to at the rate symbol. Okay, so you want to remove this one, right? So you say -1, then print hello shift. What we want to do actually, we want to remove at index hello shift dot index of any other parenthesis missing. Two out of range 0. What's wrong? What we are trying to remove here? This one I want to remove.
No,
Let me,
I just did that. We had to use offset by -2. Okay,
yeah,
to do that, before doing that, we need to execute that remove till that remove at hello shift start index is just execute everything once. Then we get the entire string. Once you get the testing, then last statement can be executed with offset -2.
It's removing this one actually. Say 2. It's removing and. See here. It's removed and it's returning at the rate itself back. Any other way? Can we try in another way like hello shift dot remove hello shift dot before hello shift dot end index. Are we doing correct? So says, okay, I want to remove a character from this particular before of end index. Before of end index. Hello shift index before hello shift of end index, which is it. It's not removing actual character, it's removing the ending character. Keep it this one. So what you have to do, when you are trying to do this kind of operation, especially on string, don't try to go directly. First, try to analyze what I'm expecting. It has to be work properly or not. If it is not working properly, try to make something else also. Debug and now similar kind of, we work from the ending, right? Now we want to work from start. Let's say we want to remove E or we want to remove LLO is there, right? I want to remove one L. So can you help the statement? In order to remove L, what we have to do, hello shift dot remove hello shift dot index. Okay. I want to take the start position. Hello shift dot start index. From start index, I'm expecting it's 2 and print of hello shift. So you can take the help of these things from where you want to remove that specific character, you can remove based on your requirement. Okay, so these all things are indicating what? These all are indicating what? Simple character operation, but string to string, I want to work with the substring itself. I want to work with the substring, and what we have to do? Let's say var test string equals to hello world. Let's say I want to replace the complete hello with some other word. Okay, so this insert and remove functionalities are taken care about only character operation, not the string. Then what I'm trying to do here, test string, we have to replace, right? Insert content of. See, two variations if you observe. First variation taking insert a new character at the specific position. Insert a new character at the specific position. And the second one, if you observe, second one saying insert a collection of character at the specified position. Okay, so I'm trying to do something with the second one. Insert content with testing dot start index. Test string and printf of test string. Here it's printed this one, whereas here it is printed this one. Then test string dot replace occurrence, replace occurrence of exclamation mark with space. Then print of test string. What I did with this line,
replacing the acceleration mark with the spaces.
but it's not run like that. Replace occurrence of with hey, hello world is there. Any problem on my editor? Can you check? Is it working fine for you or any issues? Can you check this statement is working fine for you? I'm wondering it has to be work. Can you check?
So it's not working. After hey, it's not taking the space.
It should be
It's
because this is
still
the
giving.
standard. Replace occurrence string protocol string to it should be the proper one only. It's a proper one only. It doesn't have any. Okay. Let me take this one here. Replace occurrence should be what? See,
Yeah.
then the statement must be like this. Test string equals to so directly modifying that particular content is not possible. So whatever the operation you are doing, after doing that operation, again assign that particular data to the same variable, then automatically it is going to give you new content which is returning inside.
Yeah, sir.
So
Now
insert,
it's clear.
remove is there, those are the character type, and here is a replace occurrence of there. What are the general other operation you can do? So let's say I want to remove this one right now. Test string equals to test string. Previously we removed a specific character, right? Now remove. So if you want to remove the string of the content, again I can say replace occurrence of this one with empty string. So now this became that. Okay, now a requirement. So finally the current content is this one, right? I want to find out what is the position of this world word. Position of world word. How to find the position? Let range equals to test string dot we have to identify that index no range of what is the content I was said what. Okay, it's optional actually. Let's print range first. What you will get in the range is optional. So you are getting something like this. String index of raw bits from where to where. So it gives you two values. It gives you two values. One is called W position and one is called D position. That means you are retrieving a range of these particular characters. With that particular range, you can do some manipulations. What you can do? What you can do, we can, we can substitute or replace anything. Like I got the range, right? Now I will say if let range equals to position equals to range. So optional, I was unwrapped. Now this world I'm going to change like, okay, test string equals to test string dot replace see this one, replacing characters of positions, and the content is then printf test string. So within the string, if you are working with the character, then the behavior is different. Within the string, if you are working with the string, then the behavior is different. You should be decide what you want to do according to that one. So I think these things are very frequently used ones, and this one also. Within the string, if you are working with the characters, then these are the things: insert, remove, play with the positions. If you are manipulating with the string itself directly, then you can use insert content of, replace occurrence of. So if you have the range probability, then you can take the range first. By using the range also, you can perform that particular operation. Now I want to split. So what is the current data right now? Current data is like this, right? I want to split this string by using space. By using the space, I want to split this particular string into the multiple things. Okay. Let string list equals to test string dot components, and here try to understand the syntax. And this one also. Both methods are returning what back? Both methods are returning back array of the list. That means it's returning the strings. Okay, so whenever you are going to use the first method, component separated by character, it takes the character and returns you splitted string. And the second one is going to take the string. Difference: character set means you have to pass only one character, whereas a string protocol means you have to pass multiple character. Both are returning string array. So component separated by space, and if you print string list dot count, maybe 3, that means 3 split arrays are there. Okay.
Mm,
Yeah.
my output is different.
Which one?
This last one and count also. How many count you are getting, sir?
Uh, how many strings we have substrings? Three, right? Hello,
Okay.
Balu tutorial. That's why I got three. What you are
But
getting?
I'm getting like six.
Can you show me?
Yeah, I can
Your
show you.
same problem
I
to
don't
any other?
I don't have like sharing
One. Let me give
permission.
you option. Uh, okay, now can.
Yeah, it's are you able to see that? It's
Yeah, yeah.
coming like this one is coming like hello Balu tutorial. Then after that it's count is six and I'm getting like this.
1 second. My string test string. Oh, it is a test string. Hello, Balu tutorial. We got this content here. Test string components separated by space. String this dot count six. What the hell it is? Remaining anyone? Kabir, Puneet, what you are getting? But from where these spaces are getting actually?
Mm,
So I'm getting count as 1.
Huh? Ramesh, what you are getting?
Count as 3 and Balu tutorial. Correct as now. Hello,
Hmm.
Balu tutorial.
Correct one.
Why this playground? Because here I can see here. If you see in your output, you have a lot of
yeah, here is coming correctly three things, and then again here I don't know how six is getting added. Then
because
three
it's
is coming.
these space
Yeah,
three spaces
that
also it
line,
is included.
yeah, that line number 186 with string empty string, she has put one space, additional space there. That I don't have.
Yeah, here
186.
can you remove this? Yeah, just remove the space in double quotes. Yeah,
This one.
yeah.
Okay,
Now
that's the
run.
reason. Just a second. It's just really. I'm getting five now.
Okay, do one
Anyway,
thing.
yeah,
Do one thing. Go to the line number 191.
191. Okay.
Okay, and make it like a simply we are finding the range here, right?
Yeah.
World we replace with what was the initial content? Okay,
And
can you go a little bit up, go top, go to the, wait. Test string is what? Hello world.
Mm,
Printed test string insert content of a with start index. No, should be not start index. Why you use this one? Okay. Hello world was there. Hey is replaced with the test start index. Now the start index hey. Then what we did testing equal to testing replace of occurrence hey with the hey space. Then we got the output hey. Okay. Testing replace of occurrence hey. Here line number 186
One?
after hey can you give space line number oh yeah
Hmm.
186 replace of occurrence hey space here
Here.
yes yeah okay now because space was there is removed now after that it should be get now can you compile okay
Four.
still one space wait now this one we replace with empty then we printed hello world this statement is fine then let range of test string dot range of overall w uh,
I think that, sir, that line number 183, A is having double space.
here 183 second argument
Yes,
What
no
is
no
it?
with the,
no not remove the yeah it's fine because see in the line number 183 you added two spaces here actually after hey
in
Okay.
183 we have only
and
one row.
here if you are added two spaces there here also make it two space that's fine
Okay.
yeah
Now,
now run
So these small thing can
because playing with characters right that's it what
yeah.
about Puneet and Kabir
So it is correct, same as you.
now it's working fine right for both
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
okay fine it looks like small things but not as small things
Yes,
okay
sir.
so these are the so this last part is very important splitting and working with the range and inserting characters single character if you want to go then insert we require to use multiple characters if you want to use then you have to go for replace occurrence if you want to split then you have to go with this one okay and now commit this code because this part is complete now. Mm, go to training uh, string ground description is very huge. Coming to the master push Namshi, close it. Done. Okay, so as per discussion yesterday, we thought to start OOPS concept, but I have a small concept to finish before that one.
Sir, one question. Can we open playground from command prompt?
No, It's done, right?
Yes, sir. It's done.
Yeah. Then I want to go with the functions. Okay. So create a new playground. Functions. So what do you mean by function?
A set of instructions to do a particular task.
Yeah, it's a self-contained block actually. Okay, so function is nothing but it is a self-contained block of the statement which can be executed independently without any, without any other dependent block or any other dependent code. So simply what we are going to say, function is a self-contained block of the statement which can be executed for any specific task. Functions are self-contained chunk of the code that can be perform any specific task. Then what is the use of functions generally? It is the same thing like whenever we have the reusabilities, if we want to reusable, then we can go with the functions, right? Functions, you define reusable piece of the code that can be performed specific. Okay, so what is the basic use of the function? Means just for the reusability purpose, we are going to use the functions. Functions are self-contained chunk of the code that performs a specific task. Functions let you define reusable pieces of code that performs a specific piece of functionality. Usually functions are able to receive some values to modify the way they work, but it's not required. So if you remember the traditional C itself, when you are going to define the functions, we have the set of functions, right? Maybe the built-in function, maybe the predefined function, similar. We have so many functions. So here also we have the predefined function and the user-defined function. Previously, whatever we use, those all are the predefined built-in library functions, user-defined function. So what we have to do here, we need to learn how to define the function, how to call a function, how we are going to do these all stuffs. Okay, so if you observe the function definition, defining a function as simple as normal programming language, defining the function, you see syntax. If you have any idea about any other languages also, that's fine. Keyword, function name, parameters, and here return type. Function body, then return return statement. Sorry. Just dropping an email once again. Okay, one nonsense email just okay. So we have to use a function keyword and the function name and the parameters. Okay, and without parameters also we can define. See, function test function camel case, open the parenthesis, close, and simply say print hello function test function. This is call. Fine. Now, what it is indicating here, there is a function called test function which doesn't take any parameter and doesn't returns any value. Okay. Now go with next one. Function get integer value Okay. Now say 8. Okay. So what I will say here, return 100. Let x value equals to get integer value. Print x value equals to x value. Then it's printed x value. So this one, the first one, let me give you some more. No arguments and no return type. Okay, and here no argument with return type. See, remember, not integer, you can return anything. Okay. Really nonsense email chain. Oh, the hell with this mails. No argument with the return type. What is the next one? Parameters. With arguments and no return type. So how to define this thing? Function print some value. Now I want to take to integer. Value 1 int, comma, value 2 int. Okay, print some value equals to value 1 plus value 2. How to call this one? Print some value 10, 20. Okay, then the next one, same thing. Here, if you consider, the parameter label names are there, right? This one in the second approach, function some value. See the next one, underscore value 1 int, comma, value 2 int. What's the difference if you observe? You observe any difference?
Yes.
Underscore is a difference, right? See
Yes.
the behavior. Some value 10, 20. There is a difference. So first case, we have parameters name. Okay. In the second case, we don't have any parameters name. It's up to you, you decide. One more approach. Function function mm, okay, I want to give something in depth. Print message. Okay, now message mm, message msg1 of string comma note welcome note of note string print see message sorry printf of one and note. You seen another approach. Now observe here. Print message message hello welcome note welcome. Now what is this? This is going to call internal and external parameters naming. Actually, when you are going to create, this is a standard way. You have to give a space. So in above example, message and welcome notes are external. Okay, external means where you are accessing, there you can to msg1 and note is internal names. This you can use internally. Any doubts? Guys, hello.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
क्या हो रहा है? What's happening?
Sleeping.
I'm busy with a nonsense email chain actually. It's really annoying and the nonsense issue, but I have to respond them. So just my mindset is completely disturbed on this. Okay, now I will give one more review on this. Function means self-contained chunk or self-contained block of the statement which can be executed simultaneously without depending on any other block. Main purpose is reusability, readability, and modularity concepts. Okay, how to define the function? Use the function keyword func, function name, parameters, arrow symbol, return type, body, whatever you want. We have two different type of functions. Library function, which we already used from last 1 week, printf, string related, array related, like reverse, remove, index. So lot of library functions, so many libraries, those are going to be called as APIs. And apart from that, we can define our own functions. When we are defining our own function, we have the approaches like with parameter, without parameter. Means depends on the argument and parameter combination. We have 4 types: without parameter, without return type. Without parameter, without return type means doesn't return any value, doesn't takes any parameter. Example, this one. Okay, if you see test function, doesn't takes any parameter, doesn't returns any value. Okay, now second one, function doesn't takes any parameter or arguments, but it returns value. Second combination. Third one, function doesn't returns value but takes parameter. So when you are defining the parameters, there are the different approaches like internal and external parameter names you can give. So in the first scenario, directly you can give the internal parameter names, and same internal parameters you can access at the time of calling. Same internal parameters you can access at the time of calling. In the second case, omitting the parameter names. So in order to omit the parameter names, just you have to start with underscore symbol, then the parameters names are going to omit from the calling location. Third one, defining the different names for internal and external parameters. So in order to define the external internal names, just you have to give two names, whereas the first name will be indicate the external name, whereas the second name is going to indicate the internal. Okay. Now, how many types are finished now? One, two, three types. Now the fourth type, with parameters and return type. So function, okay. get some value value 1 int, different combination I am using, integer value of value 2, just for giving the clarity. Return value 1 plus value 2. Let sum equals to get some value. You've seen that internal external two different parameter name. It's up to you. You decide what you want.
Sir, which is the good practice to use names in the parameters or to not to?
It depends. It depends. Let's say I will give you some example. You can consider. If I'm defining my code in a single file, okay, in single module, if I'm using the method, then I know, right, which type of parameter this method will take, and easily I can use it without parameter names also. Okay, but there is a case like you are writing a method here somewhere in another module, some another module, that method need to be accessed, and there may be the possibility of getting the confusion. Okay, in that case you have to give the types proper. So what I suggest, when you are mixing the combination of objective C and shift together, you have to give external name and internal names also. Okay, if you are working with the shift, simply you can go with this thing. Which one? This one. Okay, for example, I will show you how the apple was implemented. Can you give me any method? Okay, we'll take, don't write anything.
Function string.
Let test string equals to where string equals to, we'll say welcome. Okay, now test dot replace. Okay, if you seen this one, if you observe this one, there is a off. Okay, there is a with. Now of what? Something with what? Right, then observe what I'm trying to do. Click jump definition. Not able to go. Come on, can give you document. Bring here. Okay, guys, see here how they define internal and external parameters, right?
Yes, sir.
Off is the external, target is the internal. With is the external, replacement is the internal. Why? Because this is a generic method which you can use in Objective-C, I mean vice versa. So in iOS, you will find out so many methods with this particular syntax because those are internals. So we can't say that what is a best practice which need to be used, which not to be used, but only the thing you have to concern how the flow is going to happen according to it. But any cases, any kind of syntaxes you can use, it doesn't have any kind of problems. Okay.
That means that whatever function we write in general, we
Mhm.
always make it generic in such a way that it should have an internal parameter and external parameter.
Not always. See, I will give you an example. This one. Try to concentrate on this one. It has only internal parameter, right?
Yes.
And same one we are using as a label parameters also.
Yeah.
Are you facing any problem with this one? No, right?
No.
Still you can understand, right? What is that?
Yes.
But if you want to give a different name, for example, value 1, value 2. I know value 1, value 2. What is value 1 type? What is value 2 type?
Integer.
How you know?
Because we are defining that function.
Function
Assume
definition.
that this function I was defined, you are using.
We would not know. We just pass. That's it.
You should know. You can't say you don't know because see, at the time of using that function, what is that? Print some value. See the signature?
Yeah. Okay.
Int.
That means it's clearly indicating that you no need to use what? External parameters at all. But external parameter really is required if you are combining with Shift and Objective-C.
Okay.
Because we have the bridging things in iOS where Objective-C related function signatures will convert it into Shift related function signature can convert into Objective-C. So if external parameters if you are not defined, then automatically compiler will combine something there. Okay, like for example, this method, if you are trying to access in Objective-C, it gives you print some value with value 1. So it may gives you signature like this itself, like this. It can give the name like this. In that particular case, if you define, okay, in bridging thing, this is your external parameter. Then what it will take, in place of taking, it takes method signature as it is, and it gives a parameter name directly. Most probably you will see because we have the topic to work on like this because some few libraries you will pick from the Objective-C actually. So in that case, you can use like this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then I want to do something. So these are the basically 4 combinations. It's done. In-out type. So what is this in-out type? How we want to use this in-out type? Any idea? Any idea?
No, sir.
It's similar to pointers actually, but without pointer. For example, I will tell you. First, the problem. Okay, first we understand the problem, then we will update the fix. Okay. Function, simple code, swap, easily you can understand. Value 1 integer, value 2 integer. It has to be swap the data. So maybe if you remember the standard swapping technique, whereof temp equals to value 1, then value 1 equals to value 2, value 2 equals to temp. Simple swapping technique. Okay. Where can I? No. Those are constant. These are the things which I can't do anything, and it's not allowing to me to do something else. So what I want to do with this function?
Trying to swap between two numbers.
I want to swap two numbers. That's it. I want to swap those two numbers, and I want to return. But this is not allowing to me. It's not allowing to me. And in order to do like this, we have some different approaches we can do. But what is the best approach? I'll commit this one. I'll commit this one because it's giving error. I will give you another approach. It doesn't make sense for me, but okay. I will tell you value 1 of integer, then value 2 of integer. We want to swap, right? After swapping, what we want to return? Int comma int. Anyone can help me? What is the signature? Guys, what is this signature? Come on.
And basically in type now value.
Function returning
Returning
tuple.
Okay.
Got the point? What is the syntax? Tuples, right?
Tuples.
Okay.
yes, sir.
Yes.
That's I will say here var of temp comma v1 comma v2 all are int type. Any problem? Any problem? I can define
No.
multiple variables like this. I don't have any problem. Okay. Then what's happening? What it is saying? Type annotation is missing. I already mentioned, right? Don't waste the time. Temp equals to v1 equals to v2 equals to, let me try different syntax. This is not allowing. Okay, fine. If you are not allowing, it's not a big deal for us. Where v1 int equals to 0. These are the basic things. Where int equals to 0. Okay, swap kar do. Just swap it. Temp equals to value 1. Then we can define, right? This is value 1. This is the value 2. Then temp equals to value 1, v1 equals to v2, and v2 equals to temp, whatever, maybe don't concentrate on the logic because I told you now it's worst logic actually. v1 comma v2. Okay, it's returning tuple. Then here var x value, var x of int equals to 10, var y of int equals to 20. Okay, then result equals to, it doesn't make sense for me, just value 1 and value 2. What is that? X and y. And again I have to do x equals to result dot 0, y equals to result dot 1. Print x equals to x, y equals to
Why do we have x is equal to result dot 0 and y is equal to result dot 1?
sorry,
That line number
but
102 and 103, yeah.
where you define x and y, because it's returning result is what? Collecting the value from swap function, right?
Yes. Oh, we are taking a tuple. Okay. Understood. Yeah, I understood that.
Okay, right. So, but this is doesn't make sense, right? Because here I have already created parameter, there also I created parameter. What I want to do with this approach actually, I want to swap the data simply without any, without any kind of external things, internal things. But this is completely different. In this case, in-out parameter will come into picture. In-out parameter in the sense, whatever you do here, okay, whatever the logic, whatever the execution is going to happen within the function body, it will reflect to original location. It will reflect to actual position. Okay, then C, use how to use inout. Function of swap integer. Okay, x of integer comma y of integer. This is simple parameters. So this is a simple parameter. It doesn't gives any output back. Then inout. What is the name inout? What do you mean by inout? Come into the function, return from the function. Inout. It comes into the function, returns from the functions. Then var temp equals to x. Okay, x equals to y. Y equals to temp. That's it. My work is over. Then what you have to do? Var integer value 1 equals to 10, integer value 2 int equals to 20. See, it was saying that variable temp was defined, variable temp was never muted. What is the meaning of this one? What is the meaning of this one? What is the meaning of this one? You define a variable which is not changed, so make it
Change.
constant. Okay,
Yes, sir.
then swap
How it is
integer.
created?
Yeah, see the signature. Can you observe the signatures? Your function signature.
Yes, sir. So what is that and symbol?
Reference.
Reference.
Don't
Okay.
call address. If you call address, that doesn't make sense because it's a shift. There is no pointer at all. That's reference. Okay. Now
Okay, sir.
swap integer. So reference of integer value 1, reference of integer value 2. Oh, sorry. This should be space. Why it is created label, I don't know. See here, I was given like this, so it's taken parameter label out. Then print value 1 of integer value 2 of integer value. Okay. Now execute. Error function playground cannot assign the value to is a let constant. Which one? Which one it is giving error? I can't see any kind of error. Yes. See, swapping is done. Swapping is done or not?
Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
That's it. This is the thing. So whatever I explained today, everything is there. Yes. So there are another one concept is left is called something